Good day, folks. I'm back again to talk about hypothesis test for two population proportions. So I will share my screen with you. So here is the problem. In a sample of 50 men, 44 said they had less leisure time today. In a sample of 50 women, 48 said they had less leisure time. At alpha equal to 0.1, is there a difference in two proportions? That was part A. And part B, find a 90% confidence interval for the difference of the two proportions. Does this interval contain 0? So part A solution. Let 1 represent men and 2 represent women. So null hypothesis is P1 equal to P2. That is population proportion of men equal to population proportion of women. Alternate P1 not equal to P2. The information that we have been provided is N1 equal to 50, X1 equal to 44, and N2 is also equal to 50, and X2 is 48. So we go to stat, then test, then we scroll down to 2 prop Z test. This is not in the first screen, so you have to scroll down to the second screen. X1 is 44, N1 is 50, X2 is 48, N2 is 50, and my alternate. So I bring the cursor on not equal to P2, P1 not equal to P2. That's my alternate. And then we calculate, bring the cursor and calculate and enter. So the test statistic that comes up in the next screen is minus 1.474. P-value is 0.1403. So alpha given in the problem is 0.1. So P is greater than alpha. So what is the decision? Fail to reject H0. So at alpha equal to 0.1, there is not enough evidence to support HA. Part B, they have asked us to calculate the 90% confidence interval for the difference of the two proportion. Okay, so note our null hypothesis in part A was P1 equal to P2 and the alternate was P1 not equal to P2. If I subtract P2 from both sides in the null hypothesis and in the alternative hypothesis, I get P1 minus null hypothesis is P1 minus P2 equal to 0, and the alternate is P1 minus P2 not equal to 0. So now we press the stat button, highlight test, and then we scroll down. This time we scroll down to 2 prop Z int, okay? And X1 is 44, N1 is 50, X2 is 48, N2 equal to 50, C level is 0.9. And calculate and hit enter. The confidence interval comes between minus 0.168, that is the lower boundary. The upper boundary is 0.008. What do these two numbers mean? With 90% confidence, we can state that the actual difference in population proportion will fall between minus 0.168 and 0.008. Notice the left bound of the interval is minus 0.168. That is on the left of 0. Whereas the right bound is 0.08, which is on the right side of 0. This means that 0 is inside the interval. Thus, we do not reject H0, which says P1 minus P2 equal to 0. This is because 0 is inside the interval. The same conclusion that we reached in part A by doing the hypothesis test. And again, we reached the same conclusion by calculating the 90% confidence interval for the difference in the two population proportions. And that interval contains 0. So we do not reject the null hypothesis that P1 minus P2 equal to 0. I'll stop here today. If you have any question or any comment, please don't hesitate to type it in the comments area. I will come back and answer your questions. Also, please subscribe to my channel, okay, by hitting the subscribe button below. This is because I come back every week with different statistical problems that I solve using TI-84. This will help you in your study guide, okay? Thanks for observing or watching my lecture, and I'll be back again. Take care and have a nice day, okay? See you.